Hello, Leos! What's up? Let's talk about this sexual chemistry that you got. You literally have such an amazing read, Leo. You legit have sexual chemistry and Two of Cups, ecstasy, and the upright energy. I feel like you have a lot of dates, a lot of abundance, a lot of success, be it with partners in the future, spouses, whatever, or if you're calling these relational energies in. There's this kind of like flirting going on. It's really cute, Leos. It's like, let's go back and forth and like have some really good banter here. You are potentially going to get some love notes, some cards, some coffee dates, some tea dates here. And I also see someone here like having a lot of fun, being like, "What's the tea? Tell me about your new man. Tell me about your new boo. What's going on, boo?" And sexual chemistry overall. So you have Jupiter in the third house. You could have this natally in your birth chart. You could also have this in particular, potentially transiting your chart. I don't know. I would have to look at that too. But this card is all about like your sexual chemistry being amplified, talking about sex, and there's a lot of intellectual intimacy that's present, and you're having fun and meeting people up. For those of you that are single, I definitely do see a soulmate coming in soon here overall, and I really like this. And with this sexual chemistry, there's something about intellectual intimacy because you got it right there on this card, but then you also got it on Palace here overall. And Palace, for those of you that don't know, is a sexual goddess type of energy here. So you might need to do a sexual goddess energy reading with me, boo, or come hang out with me in 2026 for Astro Sex. But this is like knowing what people like sexually or relationally, what turns them on, what turns them off, with just little to no context. So you might be kind of like mind reading during this time, but more so like telepathy. But this is something where you're kind of unraveling like another person's kinks, fetishes, whatever here, and I really like it. Someone here might actually have like an interrogation kink and really enjoy that. So it just depends. And I wouldn't be surprised because you have Aquarius showing up in your overall Astro Sex one deck energy. And when I shuffled this out, I was like, huh, interesting, with Aquarius being your sibling sign. And then we have Uranus and Gemini. But that's like a lot of people with intellectual intimacy, talking about sex more, wanting to come out more, having better relationships that are accepting and like social butterflies, right? You could be 53, eights could be significant too. This is, I embrace my sexuality, uniqueness, and keep growing my sexual comfort zone here overall and kind of exploring these things a little bit more. So I really like this. So Leos, if you're new, smash subscribe, turn on the notification bells, like this video, hype it too, do all the things to help me out with the algorithm, boo. We are going to pull one card from each of my decks. You were the next most supportive, Leo. So thank you, thank you, thank you here. If you want to get any of these decks, then join me in Astro Sex for the first three. The Sex Tarot one is not for sale yet, but they are exclusive to that program. So if you want to learn about Astro Sex, course, community coaching, consulting calls. Program Run is all about how to learn about your sexuality, relationships, or just astrology if you're very curious about how this shows up for you, and your gender, your turn-ons, your turn-offs, intimacy, boo, pleasure, all the damn things with me in 2026 here. Let's shuffle this out, but go to stayshameless.com. I only have 8 spots left for a massive discount here. Okay. Saturn's lessons. So maybe it's a sign to come work with me and learn here. Okay. But a lot of you are potentially being sexually responsible, integrating lessons with relationships. There could be some karma coming your way. Saturn is currently retrograde during this time. We're only going to take the one on top that popped out. You got some sensual abundance coming to you. So we love that. The middle planets are like influencing you right now in this energy read overall specifically. And it feels like for a lot of you Leos, like you've integrated past lessons on like dating or sexual connections here specifically, where it's like, okay, learn that lesson. Okay, learn that lesson. Not going to do that again, right? And it's giving you some sort of sensual abundance here. So you might have someone in your life, like I said, giving you gifts, but like this is attracting partners who value luxury. So there is like the balance because we are in Libra season. This card does come with a warning. Beware of overspending on things that have material gain for emotional intimacy here overall. Shut up. I mentioned it's Libra season. You do have a passionate partner right behind that, Venus in the eighth house. Maybe that's where your natal Venus is, whatever, they could have Venus in the eighth house here too. But the Capricorn, Jupiter, Taurus, and Taurus Libra energies are showing up for you specifically right now. You might be also like celebrating some sort of like anniversary, like it's our 2 month dating anniversary, it's our 2 year marriage anniversary, it's our 1 year anniversary. There's something about that, or like our 10 year, our second, or third, or fourth, whatever. Ooh, careful. Dejaneria, fear, manipulation, and betrayal, power struggles here. here. Some of you are having some trust issues, or I mean, and this might be something where you might be closing yourself off with Saturn liking to restrict here, and there could be some like power struggles or toxic dynamics in a relationship. Some of you might be dependent on a partner here. I'm not sure why, and you're needing to like reclaim your personal power and strength here, okay? Let's see what's going on here, Leos, but you'll have to let me know what resonates in the comments below, okay? Um, Let's shuffle this out. Let's clarify Saturn. You could also have something go on, like between Saturn and Jupiter in your chart natally, like I don't know, be it a square, a conjunction, a trine, semi-square, a sextile, like something where one of those five major in opposition aspects could be hitting each other. Tell us about Saturn. Three desires in the upright. Okay, some of you may be exploring a threesome. You may be bisexual, pansexual here. Traveling, seven seductions in the reverse. But someone like gets hurt. Okay, so for some of you, this could be like someone effed around and you found out, and Saturn's asking you to not let yourself go back to that karmic cycle, that karmic individual. A lot of people will say Scorpios are karmic. However, Saturn is like relational karma, Lord of timing here. Okay. So there could be some sort of sensual abundance for some sort of heartache or heartbreak that you experienced. Someone lied to you about having a threesome or cheating on you. I am seeing that. There's like affair situations that were exposed. Some sort of truth was trying to be like covered up here for a lot of you, and it just was not fair that that happened. So now Saturn's trying to like be like, hey, no, that's not okay. And Nine of Seductions in the reverse. I see you leaving this person and freeing yourself. That's Nine of Swords from like this anxiety, this stress, these toxic relationships here. And now you're really learning these lessons and applying them to the future and saying no more. You might also be teaching other people about this too, or this could be a friend, a family member, a loved one around you, but a loved one, Lover's card, Gemini, and you're also very stable and grounded here. You're also calling in more reliable partners. The Queen of Pleasures, Pentacles, is someone who is reliable, Leos. There's someone who wants to show up, wants to be stable, wants to be blessed, wants to move forward, wants to actually be there for you. And excuse me, hiccup. Maybe they're calling you or something. Maybe they hiccup around you. Maybe you're hiccuping. I don't know. You might be seeing green orbs too. But anyway, this is something where you want someone who chooses you every single time, right? And not like pick me energy. This is like, no, stable energy, shows up for you, knows what you like, is secure in themselves, and also secure in your relationship. And it's almost like I feel like you dealt with some sort of insecure person here who like had options of like, who can I love here, there, everywhere. But Leos, for some of you, you're bisexual and you might also have options or pansexual with this too, or even sapiosexual with all that intellectual intimacy coming out here. But you want somebody who's supportive of you. So I see you like really calling this in and grounding down your energy, and it will come through. Tell me about sensual abundance here. Ooh, I was gonna say lots of money. Aries energy, okay? You could have Aries in your chart. This other person could have it in their chart. For some of you, they might like kind of boss you around and you like it. This could be a boss at work here. So just be mindful of that specifically. Um, there's something about late night, like the number 10 or after 10 o'clock. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Hold on. Some of you aren't feeling desirable in your body here. Others of you might be possessive or jealous of partners, or someone might be insecure, but this person loves you no matter what. Seven of Pleasures, Pentacles here. They're giving you a hug, they're giving you reassurance, and not like reassurance seeking. It's just like when you're down on yourself, this person like picks you up, okay? This is a divine connection here overall, and some of you may be kind of like struggling or emotionally upset because you're not really sure what to do here. There's, for some of you, someone who's not giving up on you. It's like they won't let you go. Like with the Seven of Pleasures on this card, like you're secure, you're safe here, okay? And I feel like some of you are worried about if I don't actually, date this person, have sex with this person, show up with this person, or I'm not as my best, like I'm in home in sweatpants and no makeup on, or whatever it is, right? You're kind of nervous that they'll leave you, but they don't here. They don't. And I was thinking lots of money. I felt this card specifically, King of Pleasures. King of Ecstasy, Magician, no matter what they want to make things work with you. You could have a lot of divine feminine energy in your chart. This could be a divine feminine energy with cups and earth here. But this is also, or water and earth here. But this is also, you could be in a same sex or gender relationship, doesn't matter. Someone, you've learned these lessons sexually, relationally. And like I said, you are manifesting better here. Gemini, Virgo energy too. Tell me about this trust issues or fear of betrayal or manipulation. I'm hearing eighth houser, maybe Scorpio season. The moon card or even 12th house are completely hidden. That's the thing, Leos. People think Scorpios are very secretive, but they just kind of like sit back and watch the ride, like see what's going on. But 12th house is so hidden that Pisces energy will actually bury that shit, or you'll just never know certain things of 12th housers here. And some of you, this could be a subconscious blockage or programming here. You could have like a 12th house stellium here overall. There could be some sort of cover up of your gender, your sexuality here. You could be dealing with the Pisces here or some sort of shame. And this could be, yeah, influencing your family here. A lot of you are afraid to come out to your family or have conversations with your family. Some of you, you're afraid that you really can't love again because you're nervous about getting divorced again. For others of you, you are afraid that somebody like left you, went off, kept some secret, some sort of lie behind your back here. And you might be breaking up with somebody or divorcing someone, a partner. Yeah, judgment card in the reverse. I don't know if you can see that, but that's Scorpio energy. So careful. Like you're afraid or fearful that someone's going to judge your energy here, judge you. Eight of pleasures here because it's been a pattern in their life and now they might be saying, well, let's go to therapy, let's work this out, and you're going to have to work really, really hard. Eight of pleasures, pentacles is working very hard energy to master something in order for something to be different, in order for something to change here. And knight of cups, this person's going to really have to show up for you emotionally. I don't mean like all romantically, message in a bottle, like saying, hey, I love you, or all these like lovebird gestures. I mean like emotionally show up. They need to really be mindful. And you might be worried that this person might be manipulating you because of maybe, oh, what did I do wrong? Or what'd you do wrong? You're bringing chocolates or flowers or something home. But for desires, for some of you, you are meant to get married again or hook up with someone at a wedding or take a chance on this and have this long-term commitment. And it could be someone, Six of Cups, from a past life or the past or that you know from childhood or friendship. For others of you, this could be someone, if you are in a relationship or long-term commitment, Leos. This is having, I was gonna say, having the courage in order to like tell them like, hey, I'm upset that we didn't celebrate this, or I'm upset that we didn't do this, or I'm upset that you lied to me about, planning this for whatever reason here. And Four of Cups, it was a missed opportunity. Ecstasy in the reverse, and you're like, we need to repair this and try again. And Seven of Pleasures. This person will show up for you. Okay. Interesting. Top of the deck. We have Gemini. I'm allowed to change and evolve in my sexuality. So eights and nines, 45. You could be 45, breaking down to a nine here. And sextile. Interesting how I mentioned those aspects. Sexual growth, inspiration. So you're feeling encouraged. You could be 37, but again, breaking down to a 10 here. This is something with brand new beginnings about your dreams, about your fantasies, about your sexuality. But be careful to escape with sex at this time in regards of like using it as escapism tendencies. Okay. Emotional sensitivity. We have the moon in the 12th house. You definitely are dealing with the 12th houser or someone whose emotional patterns are hidden or yours are. And you might be suppressing, repressing, or surrendering your feelings to appease others. Be intimate with your past wounds and heal them. And you might need to really seek energy healing with like your birth chart and like what does need to be healed when it comes to sex, when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to pleasure, when it comes to my relationship, even with me. And I don't mean me, I mean like you, Leos, okay? So this is something where I feel like you have to hold on and hold out hope for something better. And it's also like, why? get into a relationship, become codependent and reliant on that person that they're going to make you feel good when you have to make you feel good. You have to be able to heal. So astro sex would definitely be good for a lot of you here. For some of you, this is just friends with benefits, and it's kind of like they're not really going to come back around because there's different values here. Is what I feel like telling you overall, and that's okay. And sexually ambitious, you're gonna get out there, do something else, and you might be also sun in the 10th house, kind of do your career and purpose, and you might meet somebody through there. Top of the deck, we have Hades. Woo, you've been through it, Leos. I don't know who I'm talking to here, but that's the Lord of the Underworld, okay? But this is also like your deepest kinks in the psyche. This could also be like a pain kink. People that love watching other people get receive pain, this is like um S&M dynamics, transformative sexual energy. So some of you may be into that. Nymph, okay, fairy, sexual attraction, erotic allure, irresistible charm here. So it could be like a dom charming the pants off of you. And you might like it, Leo Boo. Okay, Leos, let me know how you're feeling about these energies. What resonates in the comments below. Make sure to like, hype this video, smash subscribe, consider joining and becoming a member here. My members get more reads throughout the week, sooner, faster, better, everything like that. Not better, but just sooner than others. And that's $12.99 a month here. I only receive 70% of that, so I think like $7 or something along those lines. And this is my number one stream of income, so I would love it if you'd be willing or so gracious to support me. If not, that's cool. And definitely watch some other videos on my channel for supporting me. Let the ads run through all the things, boo. There are definitely a lot of resources, videos I have on here, so I would appreciate that so, so, so much. Leos, like, share, subscribe, comment. I will do your reads sooner. The more views and the more support I get, I will do those reads sooner rather than later. And thank you for all your donations too and cash apps too. I appreciate you. I love all of you. Let me know how this resonates for you. Check the other placements in your chart too. I love you, Leos. As always, stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.